Okay, welcome folks. We're back at Tibbetts Brook Park, where I've been. This is probably my third or fourth time here. You only seen once on film because it's never been good to me. But the last time I was here was like almost a month ago, and nothing's really changed with the weather. Nothing's really changed with the temperature. Water temperature, I'm assuming, is pretty close to the same. Everything's still dreary around here. I do see one possible sign of life. It's this flock of cormorants, 4 of them anyway, out past these mallards up front. Cormorants eat fish, aggressive fish eaters. They'll eat a decent-sized bass. So maybe the fish are starting to wake up. I feel like, you can only have a cold spring so long before, no matter how the weather is, the fish are going to get hungry and they're going to get a little more active because they need to breed and all that stuff. It makes me wonder if it stays cold all the way to like June, are we still going to have that excuse? Oh, it's too cold out. The fish aren't active. They're not aggressive. They're not hungry. Probably not. So maybe a little more is going to happen. But today, I'm going strictly after panfish, and the reason why is because this is my new ultralight setup, which I've never really had before. This altogether, it was less than $40, but it's 2 different. It's not like a combo; it's 2 different things. So there's a Daiwa D-Spin 500 and a 5-foot-long ultralight Shakespeare Micro Series rod. Again, no more than $40 combined. I never really go with the high-end stuff. So right now we have a panfish magnet on a panfish magnet jig head, little float, and I might add some power bait, but I think I'm going to cast first. So I'm kind of testing this rod. This is going to be the first legitimate time I cast it. Oh, and it's only 2-pound line on there, so we're going super lightweight. See if anything's in here. You know what? It casts pretty far for how little weight there is on there. Now we wait. And I've only got 1 camera battery today, which isn't even fully charged, so I'm going to let you guys go for a little bit. 2 minor modifications after just a couple casts. I put this pencil weight on instead of that kind of foam float to add some more weight for castability. And then I tipped this panfish magnet with a little power bait, so I can cast farther, and it has, now it'll have kind of like a scent to it. So let's see what happens. Alright, went out a little farther. I bought an inline spinner today. This is a Panther Martin something or other. Still going for panfish, but who knows? You could get surprised by a bass, if in fact there are bass in here. I'm playing a dangerous game with this 2-pound test. If I was actually to hook into a bass, but it's been done. It's been done before. I had a bite and something that carried it. I just wasn't expecting it, so I didn't get a good hook set. I think that was a bite. It ran like a bluegill. Just kind of dove to one side. Actually never caught anything on an inline spinner before. One of my goals this summer is to, anything I haven't caught something on, to kind of knock it off my list. Got one. Got. One. Oh, that was a bass. That was a bass. That was totally a bass. I don't know if you'll see that. Okay, it wasn't a bad one either. Oh, fuck. That was definitely a bass I had on. Now here I am stuck with my micro rod. Fuck. I really can't, you know, get too upset. There's, especially with the kind of setup I'm using here, there's a lot of conditional factors. The 2-pound line, the micro rig, the inline spinner with tiny hooks. So many factors that are against me right now. And there goes my spinnerbait, but I think I have more. Alright, we're going to keep it real simple. This is even simpler. It's just this little jobber.
Believe me, I know that's a lot of money. It is, and he's supposed to be cheap.
All right, boys and girls. Well, if you couldn't tell from that photo finish, I've got some unfinished business here at Tibbetts. So now we know there's bass in here. We know you can catch bass in here. But I was stupid and didn't bring enough battery power yesterday, so I didn't get it on film. But again, I caught about a 1-pound bass on a very basic looking inline spinner. I'll try to find the brand name and put it in the like subtitle, but it was very, I remember it was part of a multi-pack of them. It was very cheap, but they bid on it. Another problem I had yesterday was with my ultralight setup. So I still brought the ultralight, and it's still got a very basic, from that same pack, inline spinner. I lost 3 inline spinners yesterday, including the one I caught the fish on. But, so we'll see. I'm going to go to the same spot where I had my bites yesterday. There's the spot I caught my fish, along with the spot that I got that nice bite. And we're coming up on it right now. So, I got the chatterbait on my more appropriate setup. So I'm going to definitely throw that. I think they like the vibrating, stuff with blades this time of year. Okay, this is what I'm going to do with the microfishing line. I mean the ultralight line. I've been looking for an excuse to use these for a long time. This is a very small crankbait, small and light. And what happened was I ordered like 10 of them at once from China, and I thought they were going to be a lot bigger. I didn't really look at the dimensions. So small lure for the ultralight line. Try something a little different. And also, if this gets snagged and I lose it, no big deal. There's 9 more, all in different colors. But we're going to try this green and black, translucent green and black pattern. Kind of bass-like, if you ask me.
Giving up is hard to do when you still depend upon.
There we go. There we go. Come in here. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me I'm recording. I am. Oh, yes. What's up, buddy? You're gonna hug me. All right, Tibbetts Brook Bass. Yes, on a little. Ooh, he smells like a fish. On a nice little Chinese jerkbait. Awesome. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm happy to catch anything. So.
Especially in here.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot.
And you know what? This is like my 4th time. I caught one yesterday and one today. This is the one. You witnessed it. So, but we're just gonna. Well, it's on video. So that was my mission today. So, all right. Well, sir, you deserve to go back in the water. So, yeah, it's about a pound maybe. Whoa! Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Wrong way. There he goes. He's good. Well, you guys are good luck. All right. I was losing hope there. Good stuff. All right, folks, that's going to do it for our 2-day early April exploration of Tibbetts Brook Park. Was it successful? Yeah, in a way it was, because we did catch a bass on each day, and I finally got one on camera today. Now, one thing that's going to be interesting in the next couple months is as the vegetation grows and eventually just overtakes this entire lake, I won't be able to use those kind of lures that I used today. So we're going to have to come up with a new plan. I'm going to have to probably get better at topwater fishing. But hey, overall I'm pleased that we landed a few fish. Now I know there's fish here, and I'll be excited to come back, because whether I like it or not, this is my new home lake. And once they start charging $5 every time, or maybe it's even $10 every time I want to park here, which is, during the summer season, then I'm probably going to be riding my bike here. And I don't know of too many other places that are going to be bikeable from my house. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and fish like there's no tomorrow.
Giving up is hard to do when you still depend upon